All right. Well, thank you everybody for liking, sharing, and subscribing and sticking through that long intro. I know a lot of people complain, and I'm sorry for those of you who have to go through that every month if you watch me regularly. But for those who haven't heard and would like to know more about me, I feel it's important to share that. So let's get started now, Pisces. Wonderful reading for you, and some of you have just experienced, I guess all of you, birthday recently, and boy, what kind of energies we've had this month with the spring equinox, solar flares hitting the planet, just lots and stuff going on affecting our vibration, bringing things to the surface to be brought up to be healed and cleared and transmuted back into light. So this reading really reflects a lot of what the journey has been for you, not just March and this year, but even going, this reading I think is really tapping into energies that have been going on with you for a while, both as it relates to work, and I did get messages for those of you, this is going to pertain to work situations, some this will pertain to relationship, and then some in a spiritual evolution and growth. So let's just start the first card that came out, beautiful twin flame card, very often Six of Cups, for those of you that this is resonating as a relationship reading, positive energy for you with a twin flame journey. You might be meeting someone or going back to reconnecting with, this is often the reunion card, connecting with your twin flame. There may be some travel involved. This came next to this Two of Wands. However, for those of you that this is resonating as a work scenario, I'm getting that there's some maybe travel plans, either for jobs, interviews, projects, ventures that you're developing. This has a real long-term future aspect to it. You might be looking to return to family, in some sort of aspect of this travel or move, returning maybe even back to a company that you've worked with in the past. Beautiful energy though with these coming in here together. There are, this is a 6 in the tarot. 6 is always about balance, harmony, peace, things improving. I am getting for some of you, you might be considering making a move, could be a career move, a job move, just moving locations. But it is, the energy here is making your plans for the future that will be very positive, have that aspect of success. This is also, you know, in this sense, this is a businessman who is making plans. Wands are about projects, travels, communication, long-term planning, long-term success, and he will certainly, you will see as we go through the cards, enjoy the benefit of those plans. And whether this is you or the energy around you is shaping up for long-term phases of your life, this is going to affect you. You're in a phase where one cycle is ending. And you really are moving to harmony and balance. And the next phase, maybe don't have all the details for it, but it's going to be a beautiful, more peaceful phase, successful phase, harmonious, happy phase. We have here this next card, the Justice card. And this is the only major arcana that came in this reading. But Justice, again, is about harmony, balance, things going in your favor. Certainly in the literal sense, it could be with something legal. For those of you who maybe you are working on some type of legal settlements, whether it's contracts, custody issues, divorce issues, any type of legal battle. This also can indicate job interviews going in your favor. Again, keeping in mind, it's coming right next to this card where there's a planning for the long-term future. And then right next to this one is balance. You see the scales in his hands, the authority of, yes, getting what you deserve. Things are going to work out. Some of you are getting the indication that it's time to move for your work, move back to family, closer to home, closer to where you want to be, to that harmony and balance. You're going to get some positive movement in that, some great decisions on your behalf. I also want to point out this Justice card is the number 11 in the major arcana. And of course, the 4 of Wands is often called the 1111 card. But here we have the 2 with these 2 wands as an 11 next to an 11. It is a 2, but it is these 2 individual wands where there's an aspect of planning for the future, things improving, harmony, balance. He's overlooking this water, holding the globe in his hands. And you've got these 2 sort of hidden aspects, what I would call sort of subtle aspects of the 1111 energy. So for those of you that's resonating as additional confirmation, if that speaks to you about decisions that you're making, because I do get that some of you are faced with some decisions that you're really needing to get confirmation and clarity. And the cycle is ending. Somebody's ending a really difficult long cycle. Of course, as a Pisces myself, I can resonate with all this energy. 10 of Wands. This is a long, hard battle that Pisces has endured for a long time. And I do, 10 in the tarot is the number of completion, coming to the end. But as you can see, this man is worn out. He has carried these burdens for a long, long time. He can't quite see that the goal is in sight. He has just, he's just carrying these wands, and he's just taking that next step in front of him. But he really can't see that the promises that are, have been given, you've been shown. Some of you have been waiting on things for a very long time. Maybe you've been waiting on this return, this relationship that you were shown a vision of for a long time in the twin flame journey, and you've been given that vision. Of course, the encouraging messages are, hang on, balance is coming, the future is working out. But it's a really long, hard battle, and has been for a long time. And there's this next card I want to share is the 7 of Cups. And of course, this is about making decisions, having lots of options, being confused a little bit. 7 is a number of challenge in the tarot. Cups, again, has to do with relationships. This could be some of you are trying to decide about a move with a job or a career. And some of you maybe have just been so burdened for so long, you're just trying to decide, is this really even real? Am I crazy? Is this real? And, twin flames ask themselves that a lot. Is this real? Can I trust it? This has been so long. I need to know some truth. I need to hear some signs. Well, the 1111 was one of them. The twin flame card was one of them. If you are trying to decide about a career option, should you uproot your family and move, or uproot your life? This decision is coming in very strongly as maybe creating a little bit of stress and anxiety, not 100% sure. The good news is you're going to get the clarity you need. You're going to get that kind of support. We've got this King of Cups in here, which could be you. Cups are water signs. Could be you or another water sign. It could be just that energy of someone around you who is mature. If it's an influence, if it's somebody in your life, this could be a mature person or yourself tapping into your intuitions, your guidance. This is a supportive energy. This could be someone like a therapist or a life coach, or someone who is helping you or supporting you through the decisions that you might be making, reminding you of the promises that you've been shown, your intuitions. This is also about tapping into that deeper intuitive side of yourself. Pisces, very, very intuitive, for the clarity that you need to hang on to the promises, make the choice that you need. Things again are going to go in your favor. We have balance again. We have, first of all, this is the second 6 in the reading. 2 6s here indicating balance. 2 sets of scales indicating balance. And this is, again, if it's a legal issue for some of you and you're waiting for things to settle, Pentacles has to do with money, tangible things, real estate. Maybe you're waiting for some inheritance to settle, legal issues, getting commissions or bonuses or some sort of something that's going to affect you with property or income as well. But it's coming. You are getting this balance. You're getting this harmony. You're getting what you deserve. Definitely the energy of, if it's a promise you've been holding on to, the twin flame journey promise, balance is coming. Just hold on to that promise as hard as it's been. And I know for some of you, whatever it is you've been waiting on, you've been planning for, you've been trusting in, you're not seeing results yet. You're feeling just like, how can I go on anymore? This is crazy. How can I go on anymore? I can't do this anymore. I've got some additional great cards I pulled to give clarity, but that, again, go back to the heart. Go back to your inner intuitions, guidance, trust in that. And there will be a renewal. Here we have this Ace of Wands, new beginnings. For some of you, this is a new beginning of a renewal of your visions. And some others of you, this is career-wise, a new opportunity, new inspiration, new venture. You're getting what you deserve. Finally, things are being settled. Maybe some of you are settling legal issues, and now you can move on. You can move on to a new path, a new vision for your future. You can relocate. Take that new path. This is inspiration. All the aces are gifts from the divine. They're beautiful energies that come in and just re-inspire you. This is, again, can indicate travel, creativity, projects. Some of you may be starting something entirely new, is a creative project. You have had this vision for this creative. It could be writing. It could be some other creativity. You're highly creative, Pisces, and you've had a vision for something. You have been limited. You haven't been able to devote what you need to it. Maybe you were waiting on funding. Maybe you were waiting on things to resolve legally or financially so you could get that confirmation, needing some support, needing a partner or something to step in and help you keep going in the midst of challenges, hardship, weights and burdens, stress, anxiety, almost that, I want to give up energy. But look, if this man could get a fresh vision, he could sit upright, look around and see that the goal is closer than he realizes. So the overall energy for this part of the reading is the Nine of Cups. Wishes fulfilled, dreams coming true, happiness, fulfillment, beautiful Nine of Cups that is worth waiting for, worth working for, worth holding on, worth trusting and believing the universe that really does have your back. What you've been shown and promised is coming your way. You do deserve it. The balance, we have this balance energy over and over and over. Harmony, improvement, hanging in there energy. Let me move on to the other cards that I pulled. They just, again, beautifully support this part of the reading and the ones I was guided to pull. And first I'm going to share with you the balance card, because that came out again in this beautiful deck that I use in a lot of private readings for deeper healing work, Akashic record work. And this is another set of scales. And the other thing I want to point out about this card is this light peering through the window on the desk, and just beautiful light. If any of you really are in something that is of legal issues and cases and things tied up, this is about things coming to light. So anything that needs to come to light on your behalf will also come to light. There will be balance. As you can see, the title of the card is Balance. Things are going to work for you, whether you realize it or not. Right now, trust in that. And this next card is stepping into your power. And this is really owning this new power from within to trust the path you know is the right path to take. Step into that power. You are strong beyond measure. And I know you might feel very worn out and exhausted right now, in addition to just circumstances and how things are shifting in everyone's lives, and all the energies that are coming into the planet are causing a lot of exhaustion and weariness. And when, the promise came, but then there were all these delays and all these uncertainties. Trust in the land of promise. I always laugh when this card comes out, milk and honey. Of course, the reference is the land of the promised land, the land flowing with milk and honey. That promise is still there. You see this beautiful rainbow. That hold on to what you've been shown. If you really have a vision in your heart, whether it's for a creative venture, a business, the twin flame journey, a relationship path, and it's looked hard right now and it looks impossible right now, that is still the truth. God's delays are not God's denials. And I always love this as well. The gifts and the calling of God are irrevocable. They're irrevocable. Nothing real can be threatened. Nothing unreal exists. Herein lies the peace of God. Nothing real can be threatened is the promises that you've been shown, the vision that you've been giving. And even though you might feel this right now, like it's impossible, it's a fantasy, how could it be? Trust in what you know in your heart. Trust in the messages of your heart, the vision of your heart. Look at these go back to these beautiful tarot cards. The twin flame reunion, or the reunion back with family, back to a happier, career path that is new, this new venture, wishes fulfilled, tapping into that intuition. It's there. For some of you, I do get that you're literally going to have travel in your future. You're either going to relocate or travel for work, maybe just for pleasure. But here we have maybe for a life path, and you're stepping into your life purpose that you've been shown. And that life purpose is some sort of healing work and just a passion that's been in your heart for a long time. We have this far off places. Get ready for new horizons. So your victory is coming. Your doors are going to open. You're going to step into your power. And then the last card we have here, well, not the last. I've actually got a couple more. One related to how do you step into your power? How do you stay true to your highest authentic self and the promises and the passions in your heart, the calling you feel for your life purpose? Tune in to your intuitions, as we got in this king. Your Pisces, you can do that. If you don't know how to do it, you can certainly develop it. It's part of who you are. Open the third eye. Open the third eye. And the message here is it's safe to open and center on your third eye and your higher truth. You can do this. And then this last card again from this Akashic Record Tarot is the waterfall. As you do that, see this beautiful flow of power. This is also about owning your power, this rush of water coming in. Water always represents intuition, higher guidance, higher self. And it's powerful. It's a powerful force. When you, by ourselves, we aren't very strong. But in spirit, with our intuitions and our higher self and the spiritual resources that are available to us, we're powerful. We are powerful. And for those of you, again, if this is resonating as your soulmate or twin flame reunion and holding on to that path, I pulled a romance card, which I don't always do, but I felt guided to do this for you. True love, this is the romance of a lifetime. This is beyond that too. I'm resonating more just it is your twin flame. If that question is, some of you are asking that, then I needed to pull that for you. And if you want a private reading on more of that in-depth healing work, before a lot of what, like I said, is going to be in the twin flame book, then then reach out to me. I do a lot of that healing work and readings for twin flames in my private sessions, as well as helping you tap into your intuitions, your finding life purpose, removing the blocks and barriers, the limiting beliefs, the karmic lifetimes, all the junk that's coming up. You know, for those of you who have felt that stress and that anxiety and everything, these are just layers and layers of egoic karma that are being brought up to, yes, this could be responsibility too, but layers of things that are being brought up to be transmuted and to be healed so that we can enter into the land of milk and honey. Those fulfilling the promises in our lives, over our lives, for the things in our lives, those gifts and calling of God are irrevocable. If they're delayed, we can tap in and see what we can do. Sometimes it's just divine timing, and there's nothing we can do but surrender. Other times, we can heal, we can clear, we can become that conscious co-creator and work through that.